Welcome back to another episode of my daily 10-minute podcast, which is known as Undiagnosed Baddie, where I just sit here and chat with you guys. I want to talk about market research, the market research I've been doing for myself, for my channel, for the vlogs. Now, I was never a vlogging type girl. So having to get into the vlogging world, learning editing software because it's just me. Nobody's editing my stuff, just so you know. This particular podcast is 100% unedited. Like, so y'all see me in the raw form every day that I give it to y'all. Now for my vlogs, I do try to have a little bit of cinematicness and cohesiveness and telling an actual story. Let's get into it. So I've been seeing a lot of clean girl, soft era, princess era, whatever, wellness, holistic eras that girls are in. I am never going to take an era, ERA, away from, you know what I'm saying, a good girl. But let's fucking talk about how redundant it looks across the fucking vlog world of black women. I understand that I'm not going to say I've never followed a trend. I'm not going to say I've never given into something that was popular at the time. However, as far as my creativity and what I've always put out into the world, even without doing this daily, even without vlogging, me being me, I've always went my own fucking path. And that's what, I don't want to say got me in trouble as I was younger, but it definitely set me apart and got a lot of talking to from people for just being myself. I am constantly on threads. I tell you guys about this stuff, and there was some girl, she was like, follow for follow. I tell people all the time on threads, if it resonates, I'll follow. She was from the continent of Africa. She was from the continent of Africa that's very modern. So it could almost look like she was somewhere else. She wasn't in like rural Africa, okay? And her routine looked like one of that I find in the United States. Oh, I'm in my soft girl era. I have on my aloe. We're going to Pilates by Mercedes-Benz. It was giving the entire American trend of what's going on right now. Now, here's what bothered me about that. It's like, girl, you are on a whole continent that people do not really travel to. So to have the exclusivity of being an African woman with the technology that you have in a modern area, it's just like, why aren't you using that to put yourself out there as an individual? Why are you copying the aesthetic of what you think people want to see? I don't want to see necessarily clean girl stuff. I want to see real authentic video footage, experiences. And it's so dry out there. So I'm learning with the vlogs, y'all really want us to talk about our lives, which is hard for me to do because I give that to you every day for 10 minutes, my thoughts and what's going on. And sometimes this series intersects with this series, and this is what we have. It is very hard to find individualism as I'm searching in the vlog world. It's tough. So the research that I'm doing, it's like, okay, I get some ideas like, okay, I could set a scene this particular way. Oh, okay. This is a movie. I am telling a story. Like if you go to my first vlog, there's different angles. Me walking up the steps, me walking past the camera in IKEA, right? So this second vlog that I'm doing, that's just a vlog. It's not an independent experience. Like the Philly Flower Show was an independent experience. This is me telling a story about my life. What makes you want to be there? I don't want to be at the same event with different women that are dry. There's one chick I follow on here. What's her name? E for Ebony. E for Ebony does a good job with like her vlogs in regard to her travel. She likes to travel. She doesn't have kids. She likes to shop. And actually her unboxings, from what I've seen, aren't like pretentious. Does that make sense? Like, okay, we got some, she doesn't say this is me. You know, we got some new stuff, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Like, she tried it on. She set her sizes. Boom, we're still going. Not to say that she has to seem like a homie, or it gives homegirl. It gives relatable, even though, you know, she's, oh, some people may not be able to afford the trip. Some people may not be able to afford the aloe, but her content still gives relatable. I tried to get into this other, and what I try not to do is follow and then unfollow, because I don't want people to think they have to follow or subscribe to my channel because I subscribe to their channel. That's one thing I don't like, because I really want authentic engagement. And when I tell y'all, I say this all the time, gotta beat it into your heads. Stop texting creators about their content that's online. Hop into those comments, hop into the likes, share it. Like, there's several different ways for you to support. Play it, and don't just play it one time. Let it run through. You know, a lot of people have several devices. Let us play on one device. Let our channel go through, you know, on a different device. But going back to my market research, there are a lot of people that are just not doing the things that I want to see. And it's like, okay, I don't mind getting in your business, being in your life, and as a viewer, as a subscriber, I'm really not into family and mom content. I do that every day. I don't need to see yours. I do it every day in real time and in real life. That's not one of my jams. To see your kids all up in there, and then when you're trying to record, people are knocking, they don't give you your, I am big on personal space. I'm big on respect. I am big on, you see what I'm doing and we got what we got going on, because I do that for you as well. I give the people in my house the same respect, the same quiet. Like, when you really think about it, y'all, media dreams and digital creators, we're in the studio. This is, I've been telling y'all are watching this shit get big. Like, y'all are watching everything come to fruition, how it's supposed to come, and it's only up from here. The studio is not ever gonna get smaller. Going back to the market research, I'm one of one. I'm one of one. The content that I create, the thoughts that I have, baby, if I had the budget, right? So it's also kind of difficult, like, when I want to go into a niche that I don't have all that content up. Like, I applied to this particular new company, and it was like, well, you don't have enough of X, Y, and Z on your channel. And it's like, baby, if you gave me the chance, my whole channel would be that, because you provide the free experience. Now, that's just something that I have to deal with, because it's no one's fault that I don't have a job. It's no one's fault that I didn't lean into that. It's not even my fault, because I was never truly interested into and content creation. But I say all of that to say, I need the girls to become originals again. I need y'all to become the it girls of your area. I need y'all to be the main characters. I am tired of watching y'all's vlogs, and it's giving, if I've seen hers, I've seen the other 30. Also, stop, when I'm looking for channels and other people are looking for channels, stop promoting your channel that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. You haven't uploaded anything. I get it. So I'm not a necessarily Instagram person, but I don't like when people haven't posted in 2 or 3 years. So I have to remember to post content on Instagram to give people the same, you know, shit that I'm looking for, basically, is what I'm trying to say. With the research, y'all, be yourself. Show us something new. Don't follow the routine of other people thinking that it's gonna work for you, because you are an individual. You are someone special, or not, and let me do what the fuck I'm gonna do and blow up how I'm gonna blow up. Like, y'all can all copy each other, that's cool, but it's not gonna be that around here. The market research is hard. of course, it's the battery, but I really have to follow cinematographers to really get what I'm going for.